JD Max, what is up? Well, actually, I was hoping that you would be one of the people that would tune in. Um, so I was just messing around with this game a little bit before I decided to go live to try to give this game a fair chance. And this game is showing me why I'm just having a hard time getting into this game. I can't get into this game the same way I get into Project Cars 2. Yeah, I'll see. We'll talk about it. I'll show you guys as I go along, but um, because I'm going to be nitpicking this game a little bit, but let's start with let's start with setting up a quick race. Okay, so right here, this is a quick race, and I'll start with the tracks here. So we got Monza here, which is it's okay, but again, this is one of the things that I had kind of fussed about this particular game and these particular tracks that they selected for this game is that this doesn't really look like a track where you can try to open the car up and try to pass somebody on a slipstream. The only way you can, to me, I feel like the only way you can really pass somebody is to stay close and wait for them to make a mistake and then go past them. And I think this track right here is one of the prime examples of what I spoke of how races in this game look like a parade rather than a competition. And that track right there, I don't even, enough said. That does not look like a track where you can like kind of open the car up either. I mean, I've raced this track before on GT Sport, and I got used to it. But at the end of the day, it's I still like the high speed tracks. This one here, I don't know. Let's see here. Length 5891. Let's go back to Monza 50. So I might end up having to give this track a try. I have not tried this track before, but I might end up giving it a try because it's got a few hard spots in it, but it still looks like there's a couple of spots where you can halfway, put your foot on the pedal. 5891, 5842. See, I like that long stretch on this one, but then again, you look like you reach some points where a lot of turns, and I don't know. So it might come down to these two. I don't know. I think I've raced on this track before, sort of. It seems to have the longest length. And I know this one right here, it's called Mount Panorama Circuit, but it's also known as Bathurst, and this is one of those tracks where I feel like the track is too narrow. This is another one of those tracks where it looks like a parade. This would be my favorite track out of all the tracks on here, but for whatever reason, it's locked. Let's see if it lets me race. Oh, this is DLC you got to purchase. So we'll try a couple of different tracks. So I think I'll try 3 races. Let me and see, that's the other thing. So let me go here to the game mode. Now this is the thing that bugs me the most. With the quick race right here, race length is by time. I don't see any way to set it by way of laps. And I've gone through all these different modes that you see right here. The quick race, the sprint race weekend, all that stuff. and race seems to be determined by time and not laps. I don't like that part. So that was an instant turn off right there. But I think we'll give this track. I think we'll give 2 or 3 tracks a try. So, and I am using the Acura NSX GT3 Evo. You know, because I do like GT3 cars. I just don't like some of these tracks where, like I said, I don't feel like you can really open the car up on some of these tracks. And I said it for rookie. The biggest reason, well, I turned up the opponent level, but I set it on rookie, you know, for the assist, because looking at it through VR, it does not look as sharp as Project Cars 2. Let's do it. What? Hold on. I do not like this. I do not like races where all the cars are identical. I want different cars in there because different cars has different strengths and weaknesses. Um, all right, let's try this again. That's better.
Go in double file.
Oh,
Green light. Go, go, go. Car on the right. Clear on the right. Car on the left. Clear on the left. Car on the right. Clear on the right. Car on the right. Clear on the right. Car on the right. Clear on the right. on the left. Well done, mate. Good fastest step so far. Car on the right. Clear on the right. We are at the halfway mark. There's still a long way to go. Well done, mate. Personal fastest lap.
Ah! All right. Let's try a different track anyway and come back to the chat and see what you guys are talking about. Fatal Charade, what's going on? Uh, let's see here. Let me back up. Let me back up. Let me back up. Emiris, no, I did not see your message on Twitter. I have to go back and check. My first gripe is we can't see the menu at all when you stream in VR. The screens are not full screen. Oh, I see what's going on here. Hold on. Oh my God. Hopefully that works. Okay, sorry about that, folks. The screen is fixed now. Let's see here. Oh, and mirrors. You said you got Golem on PCVR, PSVR rather. I've been a little bit curious about that game, but I've also been hearing about that game making people sick. I've also even heard that people have had to go back to using a PS3 Move controller to get the best experience out of it. Fatal Charade. Oh, excuse me, Fatal Charade. What is going on? So, also, you said, what is the best PSVR HDR pass-through bundle to get? I don't want to buy one and find out it's the old PSVR or games already own. That's a tough one because I don't think it's a terrible amount of bundles out there as far as PlayStation VR. I think the best bundle might be the one with Blood and Truth, if they even still make that bundle. Now let's see here. It's the same question I just asked you here, dude. So you don't have to go check it out. Okay, no problem. And so hopefully I got this thing together here. Hopefully I got the things fixed where you guys can see the whole screen now. So I'm gonna go back and try another one of these races. And hopefully this time you guys can see the entire menu screen. As I was talking about before, I'll show you guys. Hopefully you guys can still see it. Right there, it doesn't let you pick laps. It lets you pick time, you know. Race length, it's minute. It doesn't say laps. And I've scrolled through it. Right there, it's all minutes. So that track was meh. I've raced this track enough times that that even with the sharp corners, I kind of know this track, so I guess I'll go with this one. So hopefully you guys can see a full screen this time. And before I get this race started, the inside of this car looks great as far as the graphics and the sharpness and stuff like that goes. But like in these cars right here, now that car right there looks just fine. But once that car gets into the distance, underneath the car is going to look, you're going to see jaggies underneath the car, at least through this VR headset. So, but let's go ahead and run this race.
Stay in double file.
reason why I jumped across that chicane like that is that I was trying to use the markers. Because I don't like having to use this rookie line. Oh.
Car on the right. Clear on the right. We're at the halfway mark.
I can't even see the first place car anymore, but I set everything to 90. I set the opponent level to 90 and I set the aggression to 90. Oh shit! I had second place wrapped up. Now it's only 3 minutes left in this race. Oh no! I'm not going to catch him.
leader is on the final lap. Give it a final push.
The clock ran out, so I don't understand why the race is still going on. Alright, let's go ahead and end this session. Alright, let me come back to the chat. What's good, C Slim? What's good? What's good? What's good? Hopefully that time you guys was able to see the Oh, this must be a replay of the race or something. But yeah, I'll take a couple of minutes to yak it up with you guys for a second before I take off. But yeah, I really didn't care for that this race was it was a timed race and not by laps. I didn't really care for that, and I can't really say much about me not being able to, me talking about this race looking more like a parade rather than a competition, because I turned the aggression I turned it up to 90. The opponent's skill and the opponent aggression, I turned it up to 90. And the reason why I had to use that rookie line, that green line that was going through the track, is because in VR this game is kind of blurry. It's not Drive Club blurry, but it is blurry enough that when you're doing 160 miles an hour, and this with the sharp turns that these tracks have, you don't see them until the last second, and in turn you basically dive bomb and fly right off the track. So I needed to see that rookie line so I can anticipate when they hit the brakes and all that kind of stuff. So yeah, I hated to do that, but it just was not clear enough. And I don't know if it was this game or I don't really think it was this Rift S headset, because it does 1440 and it does pretty good. And Project Cars 2 does look better, through the VR headset than this game does. So I would probably say the biggest thing that really annoys me about this game is that the races were done by minutes rather than laps. So it looked to me like when the clock ran out, whoever was in the lead, then you cross the line after time runs out. So I don't like that. I like laps. So But I still wanted to give this game a fair chance. I've got a couple of other games that I'm going to give a fair shot with Assetto Corsa and the standard Assetto Corsa and the race room. I've done them both in VR, but I haven't done a full stream of them. I will do it at some point and give these games a fair shot too, but for you guys to see. But as of right now, as far as the VR aspect of it goes, Project Cars 2 is still my preferred game out of all the sim racers that I have. So I'm not gonna say this game isn't trash. I just prefer Project Cars. So with that being said, sorry about the first race where you guys couldn't see the entire screen. I made sure I took care of all of that before the stream started, and I don't know what caused it to go into a half screen corner, whatever it was you guys saw. But at least I was able to get the full. Hopefully, you guys saw the second race, with a full screen. So, but thanks for watching. What time we got? 11 o'clock. I got another hour that I'm about to stay up. JD Max, if you still happen to be tuned into the stream, I do hope you're going to go live this evening because it's about this time that I usually look for you to go live, stretch out, and have an ice cold Gatorade Zero or something like that, and watch your streams. So hopefully you're going to go live. Fatal Charade, if you happen to still be in here, man. Get that headset, bro. Come on, man. We waiting for you. The VR community is waiting for you. Get that headset. Amiris, I hope you do like Golem. Let me know what you think of the game, and definitely keep in touch. And I've also been wanting to talk to you anyway, Amiris, to find out if you're gonna get Dreams because we talked before, man. I think it was about a week ago. I made a post on Twitter that somebody actually got a job with a developer through the work they did on Dreams. So it's like I said, they're using Dreams as a way to scout talent. So if you got dreams, man, get out there and make those dreams come true, man. Make some of those games. I've been trying to pitch that idea to my son. So I've been trying to pitch that idea to my son about, maybe in a couple of years you might want to tinker around with trying to learn how to, make games because he's starting to learn to do stuff on PC that I can't do yet. I mean, yeah, of course I can learn it if I want to, but he's learning stuff that I didn't think he was ready for yet. He's learning how to extract assets from one game and apply it to another game and that kind of stuff. And like, what? You said I got Dreams, but sadly there is no VR support, so I can't use it to make my VR game. I mean, but at least you got the game whenever the VR support does come. So hopefully, when it does get VR support, I look forward to seeing what you come up with. So. With that being said, I'm going to book you on out of here. I want to thank everybody for tuning in. I'm going to, put my things in order so I can get ready for work tomorrow. Then I'm going to stretch out, turn on Twitch, and see if JD Max is streaming iRacing. So with that being said, thanks for watching, everybody. I will do another stream sometime this week on Race Room and Assetto Corsa, so you guys can see for yourself. I've been busy. I've worked on coding, but I'm trying to get heavy into dreams from my game making. Yep. Hey, have a good night. Appreciate it. All right, folks. So that's going to do it. And I want to thank everybody for coming to the Wakandan Raceway. I will holler at y'all later. Y'all have a good evening. Later, y'alls. Deuces.